pitches. They run the football. Great blocking. Nice juke. Bounces to the outside. He's got a couple of defenders to beat, and he's in the end zone for a touchdown.
Sid got a look into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies! Go for a walk.
Setting up blitz. Pressure's getting there. Shoots one down the field. Last time this pays off, and it pays off again. A touchdown down the field, 68 yards. As Jubal still on his feet, and he gets in the end zone for a touchdown. What a run by Trey.
Oh boy, big space, and there goes Benedito. Sideline, he's not going to be caught. 10-5, touchdown, Red Dragons. It's opening up here, baby.
2nd and 8. Jackson getting loose. Throwing while on the move. Got a guy wide open, and it's going to be a touchdown. Oh my God. What a throw. Only Jabri Jackson with the cape. What's good, Relocation Football League fans? It's your boy Smitty here. Midway through the season, we are here to kick off Week 8 of Season 6 of the RFL and what's been a fantastic season. And we start out the week in a rain game here at the Castle in London as we have an ARC East Division rivalry matchup between two good teams, I'd have to say, in this league. Both playoff caliber teams. You got the London Black Knights, of course, here hosting the Orlando Sentinels. Orlando Sentinels coming off a heartbreaking loss just a week ago, actually a few days ago, which was in the final day on Monday to close out the week of Week 7. Took a 1-point loss there to the Celtic Tigers, 26-25. And as for the London Black Knights, this is a team that swept the Sentinels last year in both of their meetings in the divisional series. Will they be able to make it 3 times in a row? Langford Cloud's going to be the guy to stop for Orlando, over 100 yards rushing last week and a rushing touchdown off of 25 carries. It's going to be a great game, but we always know these rain games, things can get ugly. Really have not seen a game actually play out smooth, all the way smooth on both sides in the rain yet this season. So we're going to have to see who's going to be at the better end of that. And without further ado, let's get out onto the field after paying these bills. London Black Knights kicking this one off to the Orlando Sentinels to start the game here in a rainy day in London, as they'll get it from the 7-yard line all the way out to the 28-yard line. And coming out onto the field is star quarterback DeAndre Wilkins Jr. 7 touchdowns, 2 interceptions on the season, over 1,600 passing yards. And this was a guy who passed for over 5K passing yards last season. Of course, this year things have been a lot more difficult. We've seen a lot more teams playing better defensively. And he's just looking to get his team over 500 here in this game as they start out with a tough run up the middle. VJ Whitfield to the 35 for a gain of 7. There's an injury on the field. Looks like they're going to lose a lineman early. So we'll go ahead and get a look at this. Hopefully nothing too serious. Looks like he's going to get stretched out on the sidelines. Hey, Week 8, we're going to see a lot of different looks from teams. Week 8 is in the RFL is a time for teams to change their playbooks. I don't believe these two coaches have changed theirs. But there goes the throw. Huge gain. First down as they get it across midfield to the 47. So the Orlando Sentinels off to a hot start. When you talk about these Orlando Sentinels, though, one thing you really got to talk about that really hurt them last week is finishing drives. I mean, I understand, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, there was a rain game in their game against Dublin. So it was raining in Dublin, now it's raining here in London. And, it was a tough performance to not be able to finish drives. They got to be able to do that here against this London Black Knights team. Almost jumping off sides there, no penalty. And he'll quickly get this one out, off to a very hot start as he'll run through a couple of Black Knights for a huge first down. So far, DeAndre Wilkins Jr. starting out nice, 2 for 2. It'll be 1st and 10 at the 33. If you're the Orlando Sentinels, this is exactly how you want to start this game. Once again, heartbreaking loss last week, or a few days ago. And these guys just want to get right back on track on what they do best. It's been a tough season against RFL teams, 1-3. not looking to go 1-4 and looking to break over 500 here in this game on the road. It's tough to get it done here when you're that road team in the RFL, especially here in London. Look to throw once again, wide open. And that is going to be close to a first down. Stop inches short. Brandon Cushing led the team in receiving yards last week in that game against the Sentinels. Against the Celtic Tigers. And they'll run it here. VJ Whitfield, actually, that's Jet Skyback darting through this defense to the 11-yard line. First down, Sentinels. This is definitely as great as a start as you can ask for to start a game in these conditions. Just doing a very good job, just taking what they can get against this defense and really getting out huge chunks of yards on each play right now. I mean, quick passes, you're seeing them get them out to, their tight end Cushing, those quick little 5-yard to 10-yard routes. And they're moving the ball very effectively right now here on offense. 1st and 10, he'll take a shot, and that'll be his first incomplete pass of the day as that goes out of bounds. Huge shout out to the RFL community. Appreciate the guys stopping through to watch this one. We've got more action on the way. We'll talk more about that. 2nd and 10, another shot. And this one, once again, in the back of the end zone, incomplete. And this is where Orlando struggled against the Celtic Tigers in their last game. They were not able to score within the red zone. And he's got to throw it away again. 3 straight throwaways, but the coverage was just that great. And they'll have to kick the field goal. There goes a kick. It's up and it's good. Orlando takes the first points, 3-0. And I know Coach Armstrong is on the sidelines just thinking, we can't have this happen for another week. Got to get things going. Got to finish drives. So also, you can see just the wide receivers, it's not getting open. It's great defense right there by the London Black Knights as they'll start out their offensive possession at the 20-yard line. These London fans really excited to hear the roar here in the castle as Holden Wolf comes out onto the field. Top 5 in passing touchdowns this season, even top 5 in, I think he's just under it in passing yards with 2,106 yards on the season. Having a very successful season. He'll come out here under center, I formation for London. And they'll start with a run with Cloud. Great defense right there as Edwards is able to bring him down. Just 2-yard gain on the play, 2nd and 8. We'll motion Mike Strongly over to the left side. And we'll go with some play action after the run. Immediate pressure in his face and down he goes for a sack. That's going to be Ivory Odom. The first sack of the game, and you can see the excitement on Coach Armstrong's face there on the sidelines. And these guys were able to generate a lot of pressure against CT in their last game. 3 sacks, if I'm not mistaken, on Dre Crowell, all coming from their defensive end from the right side. I'm blanking on his name right now. Going to have to get that. Pretty sure he might get a sack here in this one. And they had 3 interceptions, so Holden Wolf's got to be careful. The secondary played very well. You can see him coming off the edge, and there goes the sack. Was just talking about him, and there he goes. 4 straight sacks in 2 weeks. That's so well. It almost seems like every time I say something, I almost jinx it. I was just talking about we might hear his name. The very next play, he comes up with a sack. That's 2 huge plays by the Orlando Sentinels defense. Marquise Soel said, you better remember the name. Just like that, 3 and out. They got a punt out of their own end zone. And it will be fielded at midfield as he is taken down at the 48. Here we go again. Orlando Sentinels defense getting the job done, getting the offense off the field and blessing the offense with good field position. It's up to this offense to figure out the right play calls and execute the right way to punch these plays in the end zone. They need touchdowns, not field goals. Here goes pressure off the edge. Quickly, he's got to get it out. That looks like Calvin Lunsford coming off that side there. And you see the safeties right now getting into the box. This is obviously a cover 0 look here. So man-to-man, someone's going to have to win. Here goes a quick throw and a nice read. It's going to get him a few yards, maybe about 5. Yep, 5 yards on the gain there. 3rd and 8. Empty set. Looking to try to pick up the first down. And he's going to take a shot to the end zone. And it's called incomplete. Made the catch, but just could not get both feet in bounds. That would have been an amazing touchdown reception by Rob Schultz. Instead, Sentinels punting this one away. And this is a great punt. It's going to pin him down at the 3-yard line. That's a beautiful punt right there. Shout out to the RFL community. If you are new to the Relocation Football League, want to learn more about us, go ahead and visit our website at relocationfootballleague.com. We also have social media where you can follow us and check out our daily content posts. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, you name it, we've got it. And we've even started posting a little bit more frequently on TikTok. I know we haven't done it in a couple days, but last couple of posts really got some great reactions. Make sure to tune in. 4-yard gain on that first down play. Here goes a run with Cloud as he'll get to the 10. About a 3-yard gain on that one. And the Black Knights looking at a 3rd and 3. Got a short week this week in the RFL, but man, a lot of really good games. I'll show up the schedule for this week once I get the time, of course. And Holden Wolf throws, and that's just off the mark. Looks like the rain got the best of him. Usually don't see Holden Wolf miss passes like that, and they'll have to punt it away out of their own end zone once again. So this is another opportunity for the Sentinels to take advantage of field position. Almost where they were last time. They took over at the 48-yard line when they had to punt out of their end zone before. Now they'll be right at midfield at the 50. The Orlando Sentinels, they love to throw that football, man. Really love to throw the football. Unfortunate conditions for them here in the last 2 games they've been playing in. But they're still going to look to throw here. And there goes one that's going to be completed to Brandon Cushing for a first down and then some, getting inside the 35 to the 33. And that's a good throw right there. Man beater, and you just see Brandon Cushing doing what he's been able to do throughout his entire career as an Orlando Sentinel here in his 6th season with them. And just working on the linebacker, former London Bulldog, Duncan Bain. Strong formation here to the right side as they'll line up in the eye. And there they go. Great blocking. And there he goes, stretching out for the first down. Does he have it? Yes, he does. VJ Whitfield moves the chains, but Brandon Cushing slow to get up. And this may be a serious injury. Hopefully not. We'll have to see. And he's making his way to the locker room, so that's going to be a really tough loss for this offense of the Orlando Sentinels. Motion over, fake end around as they'll hand it up the middle. And VJ Whitfield, the old veteran, also in his 6th season here with the Orlando Sentinels, going to gain about 4 yards on that carry. Sentinels once again on the move. They're here in the red zone. They'll run it again, and a great tackle right there. not VJ Whitfield, Jet Skyback absolutely stuffed on that tackle there by Bishop. A 3rd and 6, 5 wide, empty set for the Orlando Sentinels. Here goes a throw over the middle, wide open, huge hit. Oh my goodness, what a hit that was. And here goes a run that looks like he's going to take it to the house. To the 50, 40, 30, 20, 10-5, touchdown, Black Knights. Russell on the scoop and score, and what an unbelievable hit and defensive score to give the London Black Knights the lead. Wow, that was an incredible defensive play right there. Who laid this hit, though? Duncan Bain. Oh, man. That's a play right there. And they are live here at the Castle. Absolutely leveled on that play. Extra points good. 7-3 is the score. Wow. Welcome to the other side of London, Duncan Bain. This guy used to do this for the London Bulldogs. Here he is, first season with the Black Knights and making an impact. We take this from about the 6 to 7 yard line up the middle of the field. Takes another big hit by the special teams. We got more action coming. Oh, wrong screen. Got more action coming you guys' way here. Just a look at the schedule. Much shorter this week. Only 3 primetime premier games for Saturday. A short schedule right here for you guys. At 8 p.m. Eastern, make sure to tune in after this game as the Crusaders will be taking on the Condors there in Sacramento. And they'll run this one. Stiff arm, and he is out of there. Another stiff arm. B.J. Whitfield just stiff arming and throwing everyone out the club as if he's Derrick Henry or something. And man, he gets to the 45-yard line. First down, Sentinels. This just has the overall feel of a division rivalry game. I mean, look at this. Get off me. Get punched in the face. He's out of there. The explosiveness even out of the stiff arm. Then he just runs right through his former teammate. That's Brandon Oliver. That's another player I forgot to mention. Brandon Oliver was unfortunately let go in free agency during the offseason this past season. London Black Knights picked him up, and right there, getting punched in the face by his old teammate. Throw out of bounds here, incomplete. Single back formation. And with the motion inside the formation here, they'll look and he'll just throw this one away. The coverage just really superb. And that's one thing I can say about this Black Knights defense. I mean, this Black Knights defense, their secondary, their coverage has been pretty good, even though they have one of the worst pass defenses in the league in the amount of yards given up, though, per game. They average up to over 300 yards per game. Right there, that's just a missed opportunity by DeAndre Wilkins Jr. Got to connect on that. Could have been a first down. Now they got to punt this one away. And another really good punt that's going to be fielded right at the 5-yard line.
What is this?
And he's just really booming these things perfectly. Tough to play good as a quarterback in the rain, man, especially in this year's Madden, man. I mean, and I like it, though, because it is tough to pass in the rain, man. I definitely can see a lot more of its effects here in Madden 21. A run there up the middle with Langford Cloud, 4-yard gain. Another thing about London, this is a rainy city, man. It rains a lot in London. Here at the Castle, you would figure, since it's called the Castle, though, they'll be in an inside facility or something, but it unfortunately looks like a whole traditional stadium with the whole top open, like a convertible. But 2nd and 6. Holden Wolf looking, and he'll just throw this one away. It's been really good defense from both sides. And another injury. That's another thing with rain games, man. Things get a lot slippery. You fall, and sometimes you just get injured. There's a lot of injuries I think happen in certain conditions. And that's another tough loss right there for the Orlando Sentinels. They're going to lose their young linebacker, Jared Briggs. 3rd and 6, Black Knights. Here goes Holden Wolf. He's got good protection. Another throwaway. Good coverage. This is the 3rd punt out of the end zone for the London Black Knights, so you really got to give it. Oh, man, you hear this crowd. These guys are absolutely into this. They're looking for a win. That's the 3rd time, but like I was saying, you got to give it to the Orlando Sentinels defense. They've been playing some really good defense. They just have to be able to finish drives offensively. And one of their biggest areas that they really need to be consistent in. Nice throw over the middle, first down. Tyler McGarity to the 30-yard line. Here goes a run to the outside, trying to put on a move. It's about 2 yards on the carry. 2nd and 8. London Black Knights 4-2 on the season. And the Orlando Sentinels looking to drop the London Black Knights to their same record at 4-3 if they can get a win here in London tonight. Here goes a stiff arm trying to get the first down. He's close to it. They'll give him the first down. Wow, very favorable spot in my opinion. They'll remove the chains. Let's go ahead and get another look at this play. Yeah, really couldn't see where the line was, but no challenge of any sort. First down, Orlando. Right here at the start of the red zone as they'll run it. And a tough run again by VJ Whitfield. This has been a guy that Coach Armstrong has put back into the fold of getting the majority of the carries, and he's looked great, man. And that's going to be the end of the first quarter. That first quarter was great, man. A lot of action, big hits. Just really, like I said earlier, has that division rivalry feel. It's nothing like watching divisional matchups in the RFL, man. Always make for great games. Here goes a run up the middle, and VJ Whitfield gets close to the first. He's a yard short. He's already up to 60 yards rushing off of 7 carries. Themselves a close formation here under center. Will they look to run it with Whitfield again, or will they look to throw? There goes a motion. They'll run Whitfield, being patient. He's got enough. First down and goal for Orlando. You can see that was a nice run right there. Just being patient, didn't need to do too much. DeAndre Wilkins Jr. going to hand it off again. He's got a wide open lane, dives to the end zone for a touchdown. What an effort. Wow. And Orlando will take the lead. That was an interesting animation. I never saw that. Tried to tackle him in midair. Look at this. Wow. Man, what a game VJ Whitfield is having on the ground. And the extra point is good. 10-7 is the score here in this first half of play in this great ARC East division rivalry matchup. See mixed action. I think that was DeAndre Russell on that fumble recovery for a touchdown. Forgot about that. There goes the return from the 4. Gets it out to the 30. Yeah, the Sacramento Miners made a trade with the London Black Knights. They were able to acquire DeAndre Russell, quarterback. And here he is, first game, scoop and score. The only point so far for the London Black Knights. Let's see if the offense can get things going. Handoff. And Langford Cloud, the Orlando Sentinels have been doing a great job keeping him under wraps. And that's definitely a focal point that you got to focus on when you play this offense. If you let the Black Knights establish a run game, it's going to be a tough offense to stop. And Holden Wolf throws, guns that one, and he's going to break the tackle for the first down. Knocked down at the 42. That trips to the left side, tight end off the line of scrimmage. And Strongley's going to motion down to the right side. Could be a run play, but no play action. Throws into the flats, and that's going to be off of his helmet. I'm not sure what happened there. He's only completed 1 out of 5 of his passes. That should have been 2. I'm not sure what Langford Cloud was thinking there on that play. Looked like he had no idea it was going to go his direction. Holden Wolf throws. There goes a nice throw. Once again, that's going to be caught by Mike Strongley's second completion of the day. And he's got to throw it again. This one out of bounds. Crusher getting there too fast. And, man, this is just great defense by the Sentinels, man. I mean, they got Holden Wolf at 2 and 7 in terms of completions. Not a great punt here either. This goes out of bounds at the 35. Connor Patterson there on the shank punt. But it does come down to also the way that they're shutting down the run game. Langford Cloud averaging 3 yards per carry, 5 carries, 15 yards, and really keeping the offense one-dimensional. Got to be able to take advantage, though. There goes a motion to Garrity. And a run, Whitfield. Been dominant all day, gets to the 39, gain of 4. Sentinels right now hosting a 3-point lead, but they want to put the foot on the gas. I mean, that last game, they bring it up a lot because it was a gut-wrenching loss. They had an opportunity to capitalize on a huge divisional win. Here you are against another division rival opponent. And you definitely do not want the same thing to happen by leaving a team hanging around. Pistol formation. And there he goes with the patience again. Whitfield with a first down. He's averaging 7 yards per carry, as he's up to 77 yards off of 11 carries. That's big time right there. You know, Jet Skyback, very promising back for the future for the Orlando Sentinels. But there's one thing I've noticed about the RFL, man, which is why I love the veterans, guys who were here before. These veterans can ball. You get them the opportunity to make plays, they're going to make plays out there. And Whitfield, he's making it happen. Empty set, DeAndre Wilkins Jr. Quick strike, and that's going to be to the 47. Tyler McGarry in the quick stick route right there for gain of 7. Yep, as Coach Armstrong pointed out in the chat just now, too. Hey, these guys get a rematch against CT. This is a game to show what they're supposed to be doing with the lead, and then come back for vengeance against CT in Dublin the following week. Play action and immediate pressure down. He goes for a sack. I just saw that coming, even played the bell a little bit early as Calvin Lunsford gets the first sack for the Black Knights. That was just shutdown city right there. Calvin Lunsford, another defensive veteran in this league, 6th season as a London Black Knight. There goes that cover 0 look again. Both safeties in the box. Cornerbacks playing off. Got to find someone on the man beater. Throws while on the move and gets it off to Tyler McGarry, who's separating for the first down. That's a nice play right there by DeAndre Wilkins. And one thing about DeAndre Wilkins, which makes him so unique, I mean, this guy, he doesn't even scramble like that, but he's got the capability of making plays with his legs. Did a lot of that in college at ASU. Of course, we never got to see it. That was before the college series came about. We knew he had the capabilities of being an ultra dual threat. Well, he's definitely developed more into an all-around straight quarterback first. Well, here goes the end-around play. McGarry gets to the 29. If I'm not mistaken, it's been 2 back-to-back 5,000-yard passing seasons for DeAndre Wilkins Jr. Here goes a quick throw, first down. Roland Jeffries to the 20. Such a great storyline, too, when you talk about DeAndre Wilkins Jr. This was a guy back in the Season 4 draft, right before Season 4 came about, who was projected to be drafted in the first round, fell all the way to the second, and the Orlando Sentinels, the first pick of the second round, said, hey, we got to get this guy. Now here he is leading the franchise. It goes a pitch to the outside, got a lead blocker, and he's got a rushing touchdown. B.J. Whitfield able to extend the lead for Orlando. What a play. Now that play right there was ran to absolute perfection. Look at the execution. Look at this lineman down the field. That's just perfect. Look at this. Set up perfectly, and a great job by B.J. Whitfield bending the corner for the touchdown. This guy is an animal today. Great lead blocked there by Hayden, and the extra point is going to make it a 10-point game, 17-7. He'll take this one out of the end zone. And look at the blocks. Almost had himself a lane. Had he been able to squeeze through it with just a tad bit faster, would have probably been able to split that. And we could have been looking at a house call right there. But the London Black Knights got some troubles right now on offense. Langford Cloud can't get moving against this. And I don't think it's really the Black Knights' problem. Of course, you're going to say it's the Black Knights' problem for them not scoring because they got to figure things out. But I think it's more so this Orlando Sentinels defense is playing extremely good football. There goes play action. Setting his feet to throw, and that's going to be incomplete. Once again, like I said, great defense. DJ Nance, 2 ensuing defensive backs on him. Can't make the catch. Pistol formation. Here goes the check down, and a great tackle immediately made there by Levon Wilkins. 6-yard gain, empty set now is 3rd and 4. Shot down the field, intercepted, picked off, and here he goes down the sideline. Mahaffey out of bounds at the 34-yard line. I said Mahaffey, that's actually Glover. They do have or at least they did have a cornerback named Mahaffey, but that is a great play right there by Glover, high pointing the football, just taking it away from Ayush Patel. This Orlando Sentinels defense is just lights out right now. That's how you attack the football. Trips to the left side. DeAndre Wilkins throws this one into the flats. That's going to be to Tyler McGarity as he rolls down at the 31. Punt formation to the right. Orlando looking to capitalize again off the turnover. And that's going to be incomplete. Once again in the bunch. Tight one at that to the right side. Wilkins trying to get the first hit as he throws, and that's out of bounds. Good defense by the Black Knights. They quickly get Orlando off the field, but they are still in field goal range. They should still be able to get some points out of this. Should be a makeable field goal, a 48-yarder from the 31-yard line. And the kick is up, and it is off the crossbar. Empty possession for the Sentinels. That's tough. Meadows unable to knock it through. And the Black Knights are going to take over. You could just see the expression on Coach Armstrong's face. Holden Wolf, 3 for 10, only 23 yards and an interception. This defense has just been clamping down, and they got to try to build off the momentum of that missed kick right there. Here goes a handoff. Finally some space for Langford Cloud, but it's not going to last for long as Orlando holds that to just a 3-yard gain. Another empty set here. Wolf, immediate pressure, but gets it out. Mike Strongley, first down. And this crowd just roaring to try to get their guys' momentum back into this. That's definitely a guy I think they need to strike to early and often. Big-time playmaker. And there goes Langford Cloud to the 20. The 10, juke move, and he takes a huge hit right there from Marquis Sowell. Let's also marvel at the fact that Marquis Sowell, the defensive end, literally came through for a touchdown-saving tackle right there. Nasty move, but look, this is a defensive end who ran all the way down the field to make this tackle. and Langford Cloud finally ripping off a big one. And that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Momentum building up tremendously for the London Black Knights split back formation. Here he is looking to throw, and that's out of bounds. A bunch spread out wide there to the left side. And gets it off. And Nance cannot make the Sentinels defenders miss there on that play. Another empty set, trying to spread out this defense. 3rd and 3, they send a blitz. Completion, does not get the block. You gotta make that block for your guy. That's a touchdown all day for the Black Knights if he makes that block. And they're gonna go for it on 4th down. 4th and goal, they need 2 yards. They're gonna run Langford Cloud, and he is gonna be denied at the 1-yard line. What a stand. That's gotta be tough for Orlando. Let's go ahead and get a look at B.J. Whitfield on how great he's been for Orlando today. 2 rushing touchdowns, and he's just been ripping off great runs the entire game. He's going to need a couple runs to get them away from their own end zone here. And a nice run to give him some breathing room up to the 6-yard line. And that's going to put him over 100 rushing yards in his first half. B.J. Whitfield absolutely killing it. 2nd and 4. Wilkins got to throw it away. There's a flag. Is this going to be roughing the passer? Yes, roughing the passer. Man. Olumbi easy. Giving up the 1st down to the 21-yard line. Orlando Sentinels come out here in the empty. And a nice throw over the middle. Huge reception to the 40-yard line. They'll call their 2nd timeout of the game. Black Knights have really shot themselves in the foot here in this first half quite a bit. DeAndre Wilkins Jr. throws down the field out of bounds. Looks like try to go in the area of Eric Myrick. Second and 10, pressure coming, throws. That's a great tackle. They'll use their final timeout. I guess the Orlando Sentinels, if we're going to use a timeout, might as well take a shot down the field. Really not liking why they're even lined up in this formation. Wow, they're going to run it. Made no sense on why you would call a timeout if you're going to run it the next play on a 3rd and long. Here goes the punt. And a really good one. Once again, out of bounds at the 15. 10 seconds left. If I'm London, it's going to run into the half, make some adjustments, and try to change things in the second half. It was a tough first quarter for London. And there goes a tough run by Langford Cloud. 9 carries, 64 yards. Both running backs getting it done, and that's going to be the end of the first half of play. Man, what a first half that was, man. Shout out to the RFL community. If you haven't already, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe to the RFL for more RFL action. Hey, make sure you turn on that notification bell, too, to be notified every time we go live for a game such as this. Speaking of going live for a game, we got another game after this at 8 p.m. Eastern. Make sure you guys tune in. It's going to be an NRC matchup between the Crusaders and the Condors. 2 teams sitting at 500 with a 3-3 record. Who's going to break above and who is going to fall below? Definitely should make for a great game. Like I said, a lot of great games this week. And that's the reason why, for the guys that's in the Discord, and why the spreads were so low. I mean, you could go either way with a lot of these games. Also, if you are looking to get into the RFL, trying to create a player, you got to start in college first. Join the RFL College Series. Visit our website, relocationfootballleague.com, and fill out a player application today. Only a one-time fee of $5, but once that's paid, once you're in, you're set to compete in a full college series. It only consists of 32 teams, but it's a great experience. If you want to have to get a look at what that's like, go ahead and check out our last college series that's just ended before this year. A fantastic season, man. A fantastic series. Definitely going to be one of our biggest draft classes coming up. If you want to make sure you're in on the next one, make sure you apply today. And we get out to start the second half of play, and here goes the kickoff. And down at the 22-yard line, he'll go. Straight in there on the return, 17-7. The score here, Langford Cloud, 633 rushing yards. It's the third leading rusher in the RFL coming into this week. 8 rushing touchdowns. Was also up there in that category. There goes a throw over the middle. That's going to be caught. Hasn't been a lot of completions today for the Black Knights. They've had a lot of pass rush getting in there early. A lot of pressure, I might as well say. Strong eye as they'll look to pass out of it. Throws over the middle. Dangerous pass. Just look at the coverage by the Orlando Sentinels. You got to give it to these guys. They've been playing outstanding defense from the very start of this game, making this offense and Holden Wolf very uncomfortable. And these conditions, of course, making things even tougher. This Orlando Sentinels team, I mean, they may be sitting at 3-3, but this defense, this is what they pride themselves on. They've been having themselves a great defense for years, and they're really putting it on full display here on the road. Quick throw, and that's going to be incomplete, and I think that came off of the pressure and, of course, the conditions, man. They really look like they got Holden Wolf rattled. It's tough to do that, but that just goes to show you how good this Orlando defense is. As we'll punt this one away, a fair catch called, and Aram Winborn will have the offense set to go at the 31-yard line. E.J. Whitfield, that first half, 109 rushing yards and 2 rushing touchdowns. He's been phenomenal today, on pace to have over 200 yards. We'll see if that will be the case. They'll start out with a run with him. Look at him shedding off the tackle. First down. He's been using that stiff arm out there as just like an extended stick to ward off all the bad guys. And he's just pushing guys off him. Good blocking also once again by this Orlando Sentinels offensive line. They'll come out here in the pistol. Handoff, there he goes again, V.J. Whitfield. He is killing it to the 45-yard line. He's up to 133 rushing yards off of 16 carries. And the London Black Knights have not been good this season against the run. These guys give up on average 121 yards per game on the ground. And as I spoke on earlier, they give up 300 yards per game through the air. So these guys technically give up close to 450 yards per game. It's a lot. Shot down the field, and he's going to make the catch for the first down. What a reception by Roland Jeffries. Brandon Cushing unable to check back into this game, but it's not going to matter. Roland Jeffries filling in nicely with a huge reception right there. And the Sentinels, they are coming back with a vengeance. These guys aren't playing around. They literally played 2 days ago, and it's as if they were waiting for their next matchup. These guys are absolutely dominating right now on the road. Trip to the right side. Wilkins looking, throws, and that's actually going to be, is that incomplete? Is that a catch? Nope, no catch, I guess. Not really sure what that was. I think it was a catch, but they'll mark him down at the line of scrimmage, no gain. And a shot to the corner of the end zone, broken up, incomplete. Try to get that one out to the rookie, Rob Schultz. Third and goal. Shot. Touchdown, Sentinels. Guns it in there to Tyler McGarity. And the Orlando Sentinels right now trying to pour it on. Now this is the Orlando Sentinels that we've known in the past right now. Outstanding defense, and the offense right now finishing drives. That was definitely key for these guys. after that loss. It's the first meeting, too, between the Black Knights and the Sentinels. As the extra point's good, 24-7. As I spoke on earlier, the Black Knights swept the Orlando Sentinels last season. 2 upsets over the Sentinels. Game is still not over yet, though. We've seen a lot of games turn around and teams start to make the right adjustments at the right time. Can the London Black Knights do that? They're really going to have to figure something out, though, on this Sentinels defense, because this Sentinels defense, they've generated great pass rush. For the most part, they've still kept Langford Cloud in check, and the coverage has been great down the field. It looks like they've already also got Holden Wolf a little bit rattled here. Motion into the formation. Shepard will look to throw. That's going to be caught. There goes Mike Strongly. One of the most athletic tight ends in the league. He'll get it all the way to the 39-yard line. You see the separation on that route. Looks like a spot concept with, of course, the flag route off of that. So this is just Holden Wolf making his reads here, and a great read. Man-to-man covered, spot route covered. You go to the man beater, which is the flag route. You got a very athletic tight end. Look at that. He absolutely kills the safety on that route. Huge yards. Like I said, might want to go his direction a lot to open up this offense. You know, go to a couple stick routes, short routes, and then go, you know, more towards him later on. Here goes a throw over the middle. That's a huge first down. Nasty little spin move, too, as they'll be in the red zone now.
Big time right there.
So George Shepard hauls that in. Free agent pickup is an X factor at that. Old guy, 34 years old. See, there was a stick concept. You had the slant on the backside, getting open against that zone defense. Great job by Holden Wolf, just waiting on that. He knew it was going to be there. Great execution. Black Knights looking to score for the first time here today offensively. There goes a throw. That's going to be broken up and complete. Airtight coverage by Trey Wilkins. These corners in the face of these wide receivers, setting up the screen, and that's going to be blown up immediately. Sentinels had that read from the get-go. Straight man-to-man coverage. It's not really, when you see man-to-man, you do not want to run screens, because usually you got a guy that's going to be on the running back, and that's exactly what happened here. Excellent job right there by Thomas. It can work if, you know, if the man guy gets caught up, but if he doesn't, that play's usually dead. 3rd and 15. And he's going to throw this one into the flats. I'm not sure what's going on right there. I wouldn't have done that. Probably should have waited for something down the field. Obviously, it's not going to get you the first down.
What are you doing?
And it's 4th down. It looked like he possibly even had a post coming open. And this is what I'm talking about, the Orlando Sentinels just possibly having his number today. He's very rattled. Rarely ever see Holden Wolf performing like this. Definitely can feel he's sensing that pressure a bit too prematurely as they knock down the field goal. So 24-10 is the score. Ivy knocking it through. And now they're down by 14. Joshua, I don't know what to tell you what those last 2 plays were. That last one was pretty bad, though. DJ Whitfield back out on top. He hasn't even caught a ball out of the backfield. He's got 133 total yards here, all strictly off the ground. Look at the running here Probably could have got more yards if he cut more to the left middle side of the field, but decent gain on first down, 3-yard pickup. They'll come out here in the eye. And a handoff, the Black Knights defense finally shutting it down. Gomez coming in on the tackle. 2-yard loss will bring up 3rd and 9. Once again, huge shout out to the RFL community and the current viewers sitting here watching the RFL. If this is your first time watching the Relocation Football League, don't be shy. Go ahead, comment, and talk amongst the community here in the chat. You can also learn more about the Relocation Football League at relocationfootballleague.com and check out our latest social media posts on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, you name it, we've got it. Check us out. We're going to throw into the flats. That's going to be incomplete. And the Sentinels will have to punt this one away. He's got blockers, and he's got some space. Juke move. Steps out of bounds, though, at the 49. It's a good opportunity right here for the Black Knights. This offense has been, I have to say, shut down. Really been shut down. Have not really found any weak links in this defense. They gotta do what they can, though, to get into this game. Still very much manageable to be able to do so. There goes a run. Gets back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10. There goes Holden Wolf over the middle. Mike Strongley's been the top guy here for this offense. Inches short. Handoff. Great block. First down. Langford Cloud whipping off about 9 to 10 yards there on that carry. He's got 72 yards off 11 carries. There goes Brick Squad Monopoly. Waka Flocka gang out here. The cameraman recording the wall. With great blocking. Both running backs doing a great job running the football. And I think if I'm the Black Knights, you definitely see the run game is working. The average for Langford Cloud has been good. I say give him some more carries. 11 carries. I think it's a little bit low for him right now at this point in the game. They'll look to throw. Trying to gun that one in. Can't keep testing their best cornerback there. Trey Wilkins got it on lockdown. Holden Wolf got the pressure. Throws over the middle. Ayush Patel trying to get the first down. That's a great double-team tackle. Stopped him just a yard short of the first down. Black Knights are looking for a purse here. And they're looking to pass for it. And down he's going to go for a sack. That's going to be Wendell DeMache. And that will bring up 4th down. That's tough. Wendell DeMache, Defensive Lineman of the Year, the ARC, just last season. This guy may be up there in age, but he's still a beast when it comes to pass rushing. And once again, Black Knight's going to have to settle for just the field goal. And the kick is good. 24-13 is the score, and in my opinion, man, Black Knights, you got to run Langford Cloud in that situation. We'll take this one from the 5 and up to the 25 with a little bit of assistance from the Black Knights there. Arm Winborn. 3 minutes and 2 seconds left to go in the third before we hit the 4th and final quarter. And this is where the Orlando Sentinels really got to put the pressure on the Black Knights. You've been kind of stuck now on offense. Black Knights playing better defense. Do not let the same mistake that happened in the last game happen here. Got to put that pressure on, and look at this run. Once again, B.J. Whitfield, 147 rushing yards and 2 touchdowns in this game. And honestly, I think this might be the route for Orlando. Obviously can see that the Black Knights, which they've struggled with all season, cannot stop the run with VJ Whitfield. Keep giving them the football. There goes Jets. Skyback getting a carry. And a nice gain, too. He's even averaging extremely well. 5 carries, 31 yards. And Black Knights defense is actually ranked 30th within the ARC file. That is amongst the NFL teams, though. There goes a run up the middle. Great shutdown tackle right there by Duncan Bain. Hey, Duncan Bain, for years, he was an anchor for that Bulldogs defense up the middle, and here he is being an anchor as best as he can for the Black Knights. You can see him just shooting straight through, making a great play on Whitfield. He's trying to get some momentum in the side of the defense and the team in general. 3rd and 7 for Orlando. They send a blitz, picked up pretty well, and that's going to be dropped by Jets Skyback. Maybe the rain had something to do with it. Usually pretty good catching the ball out of the backfield. 4th down, they'll have to punt it away. Another opportunity for London. This one straight down the middle of the field. They'll field it at the 14, a spin move. They'll get only a yard to the 15. Pretty good spin move there. Another look at Langford Cloud's season stats. He's been doing pretty good, over 70 yards rushing here in this game. With a strong I formation, tight end off the line of scrimmage. They look to throw. This one into the flats, out of bounds. Can really see, I believe Hayden Wolf at this point is rattled. If the coverage is good and you see the pass rush coming, you're really seeing him get rid of that ball early. He's just not trying to risk taking any sacks. And a handoff, not going anywhere. Langford Cloud, no gain on the play. There goes Holden Wolf looking. He's got all day. Shot down the field. He's got a man open for a 1st down. Langford Cloud makes the catch, and the Black Knights are down the field at the 35-yard line. A little bit late on that throw down the field, but he manages to get it there. It looks like he ran a wheel route all the way from out the back. And look at the speed on Langford Cloud. Absolutely burns right by the defender. He had all day in the pocket to throw that football too. And I think he was even caught off guard by how fast Langford Cloud got right behind Glover on that play. That's a great catch. And that's going to be the end of the 3rd. RFL fans, you already know what to do. Put your 4s up in the chat. We're headed to the 4th and final quarter. 24-13 is the score. Sentinels currently have the lead, but the Black Knights looking to cut into it here on this drive. Can they finally score an offensive touchdown? There goes a shot over the middle, and it's going to be caught for a 1st down. Ayush Patel to the 20. Game's starting to really liven up. It's been a great game either way to watch here in this one. A lot of exciting plays, and we get 2 back-to-back here for the Black Knights. Close formation under center. There goes a run to the outside. Does not get the block he was looking for. There was 2 guys working on Ayush Patel. Looked like he wasn't going to be able to get either one of those. And that's going to be a short gain there of just 1 yard. Same formation with a motion. Looks like they're going to run out of this. And it's shut down. Loss of a yard. So they'll go right back where this drive, or these set it down, started. And that's Moody that time on that tackle. And this has got to be tough for the Black Knights. I know Coach Carter, he's looking, man, what do we got to do to score when we get in the red zone against this defense? This defense has just been so hard to move the football on in general down the field, and they get almost immovable when they get to the red zone. Can they get the 10 yards here on this play? He's got to throw, does manage to get it off, and Langford Cloud can only get back to the line of scrimmage. That pass rush was just too much.
Not ahead of you, baby. I see you.
Fourth down. You just got to give it to the Orlando Sentinels, man. This is just outstanding defense. And no matter what the London Black Knights call, they're just on everything. And here goes the third straight field goal for London. But it is a one-possession ball game. 8-point difference. 24-16 here in the Castle. And they'll take it from the 6. Man, big hit right there, down at the 28. Hey, the Black Knights defense have really stepped it up a notch as well. They've kept the Orlando Sentinels stuck at 24 points here in this game for quite a bit. DeAndre Wilkins has kind of struggled to throw in the rain, but of course, that's expected for many quarterbacks playing in these conditions. 17-31 passing, not too good there. Close to, I think he's in the 50s throwing the football, so not really good at all. And here goes V.J. Whitfield. There's a flag on the field, and this may be coming back for holding. That's exactly what it is. And it's on Griffin Goodman, the center. Now a 1st and 18. DeAndre Wilkins Jr. looking, throws, got the completion. Rob Schultz to the 35. Nice game. You see where this offense ranks within the ARC file. 486 total yards today. This offense really doing great. And there goes a throw, 1st down. Nice read. Olin Jeffries on the reception. 218 yards passing here for DeAndre Wilkins. Handoff, and Skyback gets to the 45, 4 yards on that carry. You see how many rushing yards the Sentinels have amassed today. 184 yards on the ground. They'll look to throw. Pressure's coming, and this one's going to be into the flats. A great tackle made right there. Brandon Oliver pulling down his former teammate. Once again, Roland Jeffries on that catch. This is a crucial 3rd down. 5-yard empty set. They'll send the cornerback blitz, and they'll throw right off of it. Eric Myrick out of bounds at the 42. 1st down. That's just a great read by DeAndre Wilkins Jr. Just recognizing the cornerback blitz. Got a hitch right where that cornerback blitz is coming from, and he just throws it out there immediately. Ball now in the boundary, and they'll have 3 receivers to the short side of the field as they'll run to 37. Really liking this drive by Coach Armstrong. Nice play calls, great reads also by DWJ. And this Sentinels offense is moving. Trips to the right side. Watch out for Rob Schultz in the slot. There goes a throw, and that's just off the mark. Could have been a first down, but just leads them a little bit too far. 3rd and 5. Another grand opportunity for the Black Knights, and that's going to be dropped right out of the hands of the rookie Rob Schultz. Missed opportunity. They know their kicker can't hit from this distance, and they have to punt it away. That's a big drop. That's a really big punt right there. Really good punt. Gets him inside the 10. He's been absolutely killing these punts today too as well. Appreciate it, guys, in the chat. I'll do my best. Do my best. Punt formation to the right side as Holden Wolf looks, takes a shot down the field. He's got a man beat. DJ Scott to the house. See you later. Bye. Touchdown. Black Knights, 93 yards. The very first play. Unbelievable. Absolutely takes the kill shot down the field on the first play, and DJ Nance, has a man cooked down the field. It's Jamal Barnes. Wow. Going for 2 to tie this game up. Holden Wolf looking, throws, and it's going to be a tie ball game. 24-24 is the score, and it looks like it's going to happen again for the Sentinels. And there's an injury to their defensive lineman, D-tackle Ivory Odom. They'll take it from the 5. Broken tackle. And he'll get to the 27. Wow, this game has been nothing short of incredible. I mean, this week we expected a lot of really great games. Every game we've got this week should be down to the wire games. And this game is definitely shaping out to be exactly that. Sentinels just looking not to try to fall apart once again. Here goes a run. And VJ Whitfield almost to the outside, but he trips and slips down at the 40. It should be the 34-yard line. Pistol formation. Handoff. And a great tackle right there. 3rd and 3. Can the Black Knights get the Sentinels off the field again? Play action. DWJ looking, bomb down the field, and he's got Rob Schultz, but he drops the football again. Second back-to-back drop for the rookie on a crucial 3rd down. Man. And there goes another punt. And they'll shut down the return by Drayton immediately at the 28. And here is the chance for the London Black Knights to come back and take the lead in this game. What a comeback this will be for Coach Carter and the Black Knights if they make this happen. There's a fumble, and it's going to be recovered by the Sentinels at the 31-yard line. Looks like the ball just popped right out of Langford Cloud's arms. I don't think he was down at all. What happened here on this play? Did that ball come out? I'm not sure if this is going to be challenged or what. I really couldn't see what happened there on that play. It was so fast, but I think the rain really had them. Okay, they're going to review this. He might have been down. I really can't see this. Let's see. His knee hits the ground right there, but you really can't see the ball. I honestly feel in real life that this would stand, but I do think they're going to actually overturn this call. And they will overturn the call. So 2nd and 9. And I do think it was probably the right call, but in real life, we really didn't have enough evidence to prove that. That would have probably stood. 2nd and 9. And almost intercepted right there. Reaching back for the deflection. Thomas to bring up 3rd and 9. Wendell DeMonte coming off the edge, and what a pass rush. Pointing at his hands. He's just feeling unstoppable coming off that edge. Did you see that? Man, that was a great time to get back there. Hey, Sentinels get the stop they were looking for to get them off the field quick. Another opportunity for the offense. We'll punt this one away. It doesn't look like he's got any blockers here. Won't call for a fair catch. And he'll be down at the 32-yard line. Man, this game has been incredible. If you haven't already, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe to the Relocation Football League, man. Become part of the community. It's a great community, just growing this league every day. I mean, check us out at relocationfootballleague.com as well to learn more about the league and how you can join. Here goes DWJ looking to pass. Pressure coming. He's got to throw it away.
It's a big one now. It's a big one.
And it's going to bring up 2nd down. Hold on, Wolf trying to amp up the defense, wants to get back out onto the field. Bunt formation to the right side. DWJ on the throws, got the completion, and he's almost got the 1st down with Eric Myrick falling a yard short. I'll say even inches short, very close. They've struggled on 3rd downs. Read option, and DWJ gets the 1st down, but he fumbles. And the Black Knights are going to recover at the 43-yard line. Is this going to stand? Or will it be overturned as well? I think he might have hit the ground first, though. I'm not really sure. This is another close call. Ooh, that's really close. I don't even know. What a crazy game this has been, man. Turnover after turnover, but I think this might get reviewed by the booth. And it's not even going to get reviewed by the booth. Wow. He looked like he might have been down to me. And there goes a run. Langford Cloud up the middle. Only 2 yards. That's a tough one right there for Coach Armstrong and the Sentinels. No challenge at all on that play. Very surprised. Second and 9. They'll throw over the middle. There goes Mike Strongly. 1st down, and he's still going down to the 20-yard line. 21 yards on the play. And the castle is lit right now. These fans are experiencing a great comeback right now by their team. Black Knights are just battling. Motion out of the backfield. 4-man rush. There goes that pass rush again, and it's going to force him to throw the ball away. 2nd down. They're trying to change some things up at the line, and that's shut down in the backfield. It's a nice play. The Sentinels defense has taken some losses to injuries here in this game. They're still performing. This defense definitely was not the problem today. I would really have to say it was the drop passes. Yeah, it really was. And just got to give credit to the Black Knights just stepping up on the defensive side of the ball, too. They made some pretty good plays on certain downs to stop the Sentinels from scoring. It's just been a great game. 3rd and 11. Not sure why they're in the I formation. I hope they don't run out of this. They will run out of this. Really don't agree with the play call right there, but maybe what they're trying to do, I think I get what they're doing. Okay, so Coach Carter's going to run the football, running to the 2-minute warning. Not trying to stop the clock, so they want to get the 2-minute warning out the way, and they want to take the lead. They've got faith in their defense to close this game out. We'll have to see. And the kick is good. Black Knights take the lead here for the second time a day. They haven't had the lead since the score was 7-3 in the first quarter. And now they lead it here 27-24. What a comeback. This is more than likely the last chance for the Orlando Sentinels to get themselves back into this game. They'll get it to the 27-yard line. They've been stalemated at 24 points for a while now. A lot of missed opportunities, some drop passes, more so by Rob Schultz, the rookie, just having his rookie moment. And it might all come down to this drive right here. Shotgun, looking to pass. EWJ throws, and what a throw, leading Eric Myrick out of bounds to stop the clock. So no need to burn a timeout. 1:48 seconds left, empty set. Looking to throw. EWJ over the middle. He's got Trey Cook for the first down. Trey Cook, another great receiver on this team. As a rookie, amassed over 1,100 receiving yards. And here goes pressure in his face again. Shot down the field, and it's going to be caught by Roland Jeffries. They are moving. They're at least going to be able to tie this game up as long as they don't turn the football over. DWJ moving down the field like a man possessed, and Roland Jeffries is still rolling down the field. First and goal at the 3-yard line. Still looking to pass. Checks it down. End zone. Touchdown, Sentinels. What a drive. Unbelievable. DeAndre Wilkins Jr. absolutely killing it on that possession. Absolutely clutch. That's probably got to be the best quarterback drive I've seen this season. No run plays, just let DWJ do his thing. And he just absolutely picked apart this Black Knights defense. And this for the 4-point lead. And it's good. 31-27 is the score. And the Black Knights have to score a touchdown to win this game. Incredible. That was by far one of the best quarterback drives I've seen. And he did that in the rain. Wow. We'll take this one from the 1-yard line. Drayton down at the 24. There is 38 seconds left to go. And the Black Knights cannot send this game into overtime. They must score a touchdown. They have all 3 of their timeouts. They got things going with the offense, but they need to score and score fast. Hey, they were able to score on a deep bomb down the field, a 93-yarder to DJ Nance. I'm pretty sure the Sentinels are hip to that now. There goes Holden Wolf checking it down. And they'll have to immediately burn a timeout. 31 seconds left. And they're just covering everything deep. Play action. Holden Wolf looking. He's got to throw. And he's got it. But it looks like it's going to be incomplete because he was out of bounds. Illegal touching. And that's exactly what it is. Ayush Patel. Man, just like a ton of time ran off the clock there on that play. 2 timeouts left. 23 seconds at their own 32-yard line. They need big plays down the field now. 4-man rush. Holden Wolf shot. And it's going to be caught and out of bounds at the 45-yard line across midfield. What a reception by Shepard. If that isn't one of the most pinpoint accurate passes that you've seen, and in these conditions, I don't know what throw you've seen better than this. I mean, look at this. Oh, that was a great throw. What a catch, too, by Shepard. An absolutely amazing game. 18 seconds left. 2 timeouts. Ball at the 45-yard line. Holden and Wolf going to throw. It's going to be caught. Got to call a timeout immediately. That's what they'll do. 12 seconds at the 40. They need shots down the field. 4-man rush. Holden Wolf again with the check down. Breaks the tackle, and they will call their final timeout. He's got to take a shot down the field. This is going to be probably the last play of the game. Hail Mary shot to the end zone. Incomplete, and that's the game. The Orlando Sentinels will bounce back after an incredible final drive by DWJ as they'll win this one 31-27 to improve to 4-3 on the season, as the London Black Knights will fall to the same record. GG's in the chat, man. What a game. Absolutely phenomenal. This is just classical RFL football. This season has been full of nothing but exciting games, man. And this one, another instant classic. The Orlando Sentinels get back revenge from last season from getting swept by the London Black Knights. And they bounce back, from their loss last week against the Dublin Celtic Tigers. And hey, they face the Celtic Tigers again next week. A great win to bounce back with some momentum in that next matchup. They're going to have to do that there in Dublin, and a really tough loss for the London Black Knights, man. I don't think anyone was expecting that great of a drive by DWJ at the end of the game. That was absolutely amazing. If you haven't already, make sure you smash the like button and subscribe to the Relocation Football League, man. You are missing out on, I'd have to say, the best simulation Madden League out there, man. Do not want to not be a part of this, man. If you haven't already, man, smash that like button and subscribe. Turn on the notification bell, and you already know what to do, man. Become part of the RFL family. Let's go ahead and dive into these stats of this amazing game. I think both quarterbacks played outstanding. Both quarterbacks threw for over 300 yards in this game. Holden Wolf, he really played up against an extremely tough defense. Orlando really had his number for the most part of this game, but you still got to give it to Holden Wolf playing a good game despite how good this defense was getting at him. He was definitely not too good in the completion percentage category, but 342 passing yards still, a touchdown. He did throw the one interception, but he did have some pretty good drives here for the team. But DWJ, got to give it to him, man. Got to give it to him. This was just a phenomenal game, phenomenal drive by him to close out the game, just really showing off his clutchness. 27 of 45 for 315, 60%, 2 touchdowns, and no interceptions. Took care of the football in the rain. Just still only 2 interceptions this season, so just having a great season. We get a look at the rushing category of things, and VJ Whitfield absolutely was killing it on the ground. 22 carries, 151 rushing yards, 2 touchdowns for him also on the ground. Big contributor to the offensive success for the Sentinels. Langford Cloud, 18 carries for 77 yards. He still was able to get it done on the ground. Ripped off some good chunks of yardage, though. That really helped out his average. Even Jet Skyback was getting it done, man. 40 carries off of 7 carries. 40 yards off of 7 carries. No touchdowns for him, though. Leading in receiving yards, Roland Jeffries, man. He stepped up big time for the injured Brandon Cushing. Led in receiving yards with 109 receiving yards here in this one. No touchdowns, 6 receptions. You had 99 yards for DJ Nance. He had the 193-yard touchdown, which gave the Black Knights the lead here in this game. Before, of course, that was taken over by DWJ. They had that 1 touchdown, and Tyler McGarity, 2 receiving touchdowns, both the touchdowns of DWJ here in this one. 10 receptions, too, for McGarity. 93 yards. Another great game by him. Mike Strongley, 91 yards. Just everyone was balling out in this game. That's all I could say about that. Not going to go down the rest of the list there. Not even that many sacks. 2 sacks given up, though, by Todd Chapman here, the right tackle of the Black Knights. And he had only 1 sack up by the Sentinels by Edward Buer. I believe that's how you say it. We get a look at the defense and leading in tackles here in this game. Rookie out of UCF, Roland Carter. He had himself 14 tackles here in this game. A lot of tackles right there. You had Duncan Bain, phenomenal game by him today. 13 tackles. He had 11 tackles here by Brandon Oliver against his former team. Unfortunately, couldn't get a win against his former team, but he'll meet back up with these guys in a few weeks. BJ Bishop, 11 tackles, and leading the Sentinels in tackles was Jarif Thomas. He was all over the place at that middle linebacker spot with 10 tackles. Double-digit tackler right there We get a look at the tackle for loss leaders. There was none, but a lot of tackle for loss. Definitely not going to go down that list. That's a lot of names. No one led in sacks. Well, I guess I could read these off. Just 4 names. You had Calvin Lunsford with a sack, along with Wendell Damache, Marquise Sowell another week with a sack, and then Ivory Odom, who's still injured. We'll have to check in to see how bad the injury was after the game. But Glenn Glover had himself the only interception here in this one. That might be it for the defense. Okay, who led in pass deflections? No one led in that, but pass deflection we had one by Trey Wilkins, Glenn Glover, Jarif Thomas, Darius Edwards, and the newly acquired DeAndre Russell, who also had a fumble recovery for a touchdown here in this one. How many yards did he have off that recovery? 95 yards off the fumble recovery here in his first game, so that was awesome to see. Forced fumble. We had Duncan Bain. He forced 2 fumbles in this game, man. Phenomenal game by Duncan Bain. Absolutely killed it. No safeties. And of course, the one defensive touchdown off the fumble recovery, the scoop and score by DeAndre Russell. Nothing to go over on special teams, seeing as though there was no, no kick returns or anything of that nature. So let's go ahead and dive into this game. See whatever important highlights they could give us. Let's get a look at these sacks, man, because the Orlando Sentinels were just playing lights out defense. Once again, sorry for this delay. I hate this delay for some reason that the OBS has been giving me. But you can see the play action. Looks like there's just nothing open. Just great pass rush. Excellent pass rush. Looks like a stunt here. See him going inside, and he goes straight into the open space. Probably goes a little bit wide with that stunt. And he gets into the open space, gets in the backfield. Nice sack there on Holden Wolf. Really didn't have enough time. Sacked on the play. Great job. Very next play, another sack here on Holden Wolf. 4-man rush. See him off the edge. There's no one open. Just great coverage and great job getting back there. Marquise Sowell getting a sack as well. Big play. Okay, let's go ahead and get a look at this fumble recovery for a touchdown, man. This was great. I really liked seeing this. This was a phenomenal play. DeAndre Wilkins Jr. He sees a guy wide open. That's a great read. Great read. I'm not sure what Duncan Bain was doing here, but guess what? He made up for it because he returns this play into a touchdown for the defense with a heavy hit here. Forced fumble. Boom. Look at that. That's huge. Boom. Huge hit. Bounces off his own teammate as well. And you even see the newly acquired DeAndre Russell with the recovery, rolling and scoop it up. He's still on his feet. Look at the blocks by the defense, too. Blocking here for DeAndre Russell, and then he just outruns the rest of the offense. And this turns into a house call. Thought Trey Cook was going to be able to catch him, but just not fast enough. And the Black Knights took the lead there. It was 7-3 at that point after the extra point. So that was huge for the Black Knights. I don't believe anything else to go over in the first quarter. No. Then the Orlando Sentinels really started to come alive in the second quarter. The first rushing touchdown of the day by V.J. Whitfield. I really liked how V.J. Whitfield ran the football, but I honestly feel like the offensive line is really what created a lot of his success. Just look at the blocking. The blocking was just excellent. He runs through, and Whitfield just diving here. Diving, and he tried to make the tackle, I guess, to try to tackle him in midair. Look, he's got a whole shoulder pad to the face right here. And there's nothing he could do but just eat that and then try to take him down before he got in the end zone. But this is a heavy running back here. Just runs right through him. Touchdown. That was a great run. Let's look at that at full speed. I like that animation there for a touchdown at the end. Look at that. Boom. The shoulder to the mitt guy. Touchdown Sentinels. Take the lead. It was 10-7 after that play. There goes the delay, man. Come on. All right, DeAndre Wilkins getting sacked on this play. Let's see what this sack came out about. Play action. This is just great job. It's a great job. Calvin Lunsford beating the lineman Buer here. And that was the one sack that was given up on the stat sheet that we looked at. And just no time there for DeAndre Wilkins. Great blitz. I mean, not even a blitz call. Just great play by Calvin Lunsford. 20-yard touchdown run by V.J. Whitfield. This was just, like I said, excellent execution. This is a pitch to the bunt side. And look at this. Boom. Look at the blocking. Look at the blocking here. Pitch out there. Roland Jeffries, tight end. Boom. Just sweeps Marquise Lattimore out of there. Knocks him out. Look at the lead block, though, by Hayden. Hayden is just out here. Textbook film right here. Picks up the safety. Brandon Oliver's not going to be able to get to him. And that's a great job also by VJ Whitfield setting up this block. Running outside of that. And doing a good job not running out of bounds. Plants his foot up the ground as soon as that block is set. And look at this. Boom. Up the field. Touchdown. Sentinels. That was phenomenal. Let's look at that normal speed again. Just to look at this blocking. I'm gonna spread out the camera. Because that was A1. Look at this. Boom. Out the way. Big man down the field. Picking up. That was excellent execution. Couldn't have asked for better blocking than that. Guys, just getting it done. And the only interception in the game right here, this is Glenn Glover with the interception. I just think this was a really good play on the football. I'm not sure where, I knew where he was trying to go with this. I think this is a corner strike, but it looks like it was thrown very early by Holden Wolf. Because this looks like a flat route by DJ Nance, so I'm pretty sure this is like a cornerback strike. Let's see what's getting ran on the other side. Okay, that doesn't look like corner strike on the other side, so I'm not really sure what route this is. It's probably the in-wheel route, but looks like he tried to throw him to the outside, so I'm pretty sure this might have been a corner strike, but this is just a great play by Glenn Glover. Look how he attacks this football. You can see what probably also drew Holden Wolf's attention to try to throw this football, as he probably thought since he had his hips turned and facing inside, he wouldn't be able to turn around to make a play on this ball, but underestimated him. Look how he flips the hips around, gets to the football. That's just an unbelievable play. Unbelievable, a great play by Glover. And Holden Wolf just wasn't expecting that. It's a great play. We keep moving on here. And that's all we got in the second quarter to recap. We go into the third quarter. Big play here by Roland Jeffries. DeAndre Wilkins Jr. in the shotgun. You can see Roland Jeffries. This I could already see how he set this up. Duncan Bain, he's going to get cooked on this route. Look at this. Boom, boom. Stick and nod. Kills Duncan Bain on this route. Are you peeping this? Look at this. In, no, out and in. I think, is this man? No, it's zone. But he just kills him on the zone coverage. And Duncan Bain looks like he's trying to drop back into a zone here. But the route widens him out some more so that he can get inside. And there's just nothing but open space right here. A good read. But honestly, he's very late on this read. Very late on this read. That ball should have been getting thrown right now. That's a huge play, you know. And Roland Jeffries just being, man, honestly, that's a bad throw. Absolutely terrible throw by DWJ. I mean, he should have put this on a line. You got Wilkins literally trying to stop in the open space to try to, you know, he kind of felt he should have been getting the ball right here, you know. So he's trying to stop in the open space, and then DeAndre Wilkins, for some reason, just lofts this in the air, making things even more difficult for Roland Jeffries. But Roland Jeffries says, you know what, I'm going to just go up here and make a play. High points the football, uses his body. First down. That's a great play. Great catch. First down. A huge first down. 3 plays later, Tyler McGarity, touchdown reception. And you can see McGarity right here. I believe he runs the stick route here. This is just a great read and a good quick read by DWJ. Man-to-man coverage. Boom. Quickly runs a stick route. That ball needs to be out. You know, as he's breaking down, a little bit late on this throw. You want to see, you know, the ball get thrown like right here. He starts to throw it about as he turns around. And Lattimore's a pretty good corner. Actually, that's DeAndre Russell who's in coverage. Newly acquired corner. And that's just a good route, I guess. Too good of a route. As he just creates the separation, gets the touchdown. Good read. Mike Strongley, huge 38-yard reception right here. And this was that spot and that flag route off the spot that we saw here. Man-to-man coverage. You see that spot route's going to be taken. It usually is taken on the man-to-man coverage, so you look for the man beater off of that, which is usually always the flag route with your tight end. And it's not the ordinary tight end. You know, he's working on a D lineman right here. He's working on Edwards. I think Edwards is actually a linebacker, though, just wearing a D lineman number. He kills him on this route. Easy mismatch read there for Holden Wolf. That's a nice read, first down. Couldn't get nothing but a field goal, though, off of it. And then we go further down. And, oh, yeah, huge reception right here. 49-yard reception. This was crucial. Ran the wheel route from all the way out the back of the field. Look at Langford Cloud. Just running the wheel. And his speed just took off. Look how he just runs right by Glenn Glover here. You cannot be flat-footed with Langford Cloud running a streak by you, because you're going to get this every time. Absolutely cooked him. And actually, Holden Wolf threw this ball at the right time, but he just underthrew it. You know, underthrew that. And he had been able to put that more out in front of Langford Cloud. He's gone. That's a touchdown. But Langford Cloud, being as great as a dual running back as he is, he can catch very well out of the backfield. You see maybe just too much height on that football. It drops on him, but he makes a great adjustment and a great catch for the first down. Great play. Going to the fourth and final quarter. And the first play here, and Holden Wolf just drops an absolute bomb. Pressed up, man-to-man coverage. Jamal Barnes. Let's actually snap this. See DJ Nance, just an aggressive release off the line of scrimmage here. Blows him up and then just uses that speed. Gets right by him. And Holden Wolf, he's not going to dip this one a little bit too low and underthrow it this time. Puts it out there right in front for him to run under. And bow. Catches him right in stride. Right in stride on this one. That's a perfect throw. Perfect throw. And he was gone. Was no catching DJ Nance. Touchdown, Black Knights. And with that play, they took the lead. They took the lead. Actually, I don't think they took the lead. I think they tied it up. Yeah, so they tied it up at 24 after that play, after this two-point conversion. So it was after this two-point conversion. And this is just a nice man-to-man read, just waiting for somebody to win in the man-beater. And it was, of course, Mike Strongley running the out route on Edwards once again. Easy mismatch. Touchdown. This was a huge play for the Black Knights. A fumble recovery, which I think he hit the ground first before this ball came out. But let's go ahead and get a look at it ourselves. This was a great tackle made here by Roland Carter. He still had the first down at this point. And then Duncan Bain, they marked him down for his second fumble right here. I don't see anything hit. Okay, yeah. They got it right. They got it right. That ball is actually loose right now. So, yeah, they got it right. That was a fumble. That ball is loose before that hit the ground. So, kind of still surprised it didn't challenge it because it was very close. But Roland Carter, excited, gets the fumble recovery. But they can't do nothing but get a field goal off of that, which gives them the lead at that point, 27-31. And then we get one of the most amazing drives by a quarterback we've ever seen. DeAndre Wilkins just getting first down and big play after big play. Look at this. 8-yard completion to Eric Myrick. 12-yard completion to Trey Cook. He's got the 29-yard completion to Roland Jeffries, in which we can look at here. Just looking at this play. Look at this. He just throws it up. Pressure in his face. Throws it up there to Roland Jeffries, and Jeffries just bagging him. Going up on the safety, B.J. Bishop. That's what I'm talking about. That's a huge play. That's a huge play. That's having faith in your tight end to make plays in the rain. Beautiful. Then a 22-yard completion right back to Roland Jeffries. And they cap it off to take the lead that won them the game here. 3-yard touchdown. DeAndre Wilkins Jr. was just unstoppable on this drive. He could have thrown that in the back of the end zone here. Possibly over the top to Roland Jeffries. But this is just a great read also. You can see B.J. Bishop, he's turned around. He might be trying to bait him in on that throw. So what does he do? He throws underneath of it with the pressure coming, gets it out to Tyler McGarity. And McGarity, looks like he tried to dive for the end zone. Bishop tried to stop him. He wraps him up, but this is when the ball just crossed the line right there. Ball just crossed the line at that point, and that's what gave him the touchdown. Sentinels took the lead, and that was it. I see how close he was from this Hail Mary, though. shot to the end zone, and yep, just good defense right there. Whoever that was across the middle, it looks like, not sure who that was, number 33. Who is that? Damian Doss. Okay, yeah, Damian Doss. Swatting that in the middle of the group. That was just a great game. Great game. But that's going to do it here for me, guys. Appreciate you guys stopping by as always. With that being said, it's your boy Smitty, RFL Commissioner and play-by-play commentator. That's going to do it for me today. I will be seeing you guys on Saturday to close out Super Saturday for when we have our 3-game special. But hey, we got a game at 8 p.m. Eastern in 17 minutes. Make sure you guys tune in. It's the San Diego Crusaders taking on the Sacramento Condors next. That'll be in Sacramento. 2, 3, and 3 teams going at it. Who's going to go above 500 and who will fall under? You'll find out by watching the game, so make sure you are there. But that's going to do it for me. It's your boy Smitty, RFL Commissioner and play-by-play commentator, and I will see you guys next time. Peace. Make sure to smash that like button. See you guys.